Hello, friends. Today, in talking about family, we're going to talk about a place that we like to go together. So, before we get ready to make our picture and write our sentence, what do we need to do? We need to do what? Yes, we need to write our name. What else do we need to do? What do we do over here? We put our date. That way we know what day we wrote our story or drew our picture. So if you haven't done that yet and drawn your line, make sure you pause and do that and then hop back on and I'm ready to go. All right, I am excited. Today we're going to talk about places that we like to go with our family. Now, as an adult, I like go all the time. All the time I'm going somewhere. But as a child, I didn't go as much as I do now because there were 5 kids in the family. So we didn't go as much. However, the place we went the most was church. And we loved to go to church because there were activities for children and adults, and we got to sing and we got to learn and lots of special things. So that's what I am going to write about today. And I'm going to use the word we. That's one of the words we've been learning. This week is a review week for all the words that we have learned so far. And we're going to use the word we. Now, I'm going to write my sentence first because then it's in my brain what I am going to draw. Because otherwise my brain might just go somewhere else and I might draw something that's not about what we're supposed to be drawing, right? Like I might draw a zoo or the playground or school, which would be okay as a place to go. But I want to talk about going to church, so I'm going to write my sentence to make sure that I stay on topic. So, when we start a sentence, what do we start with? Does anybody remember? I think I heard it. A capital letter, that's right. So that means it's bigger. And I am going to use 2 spaces for my capital letter. Now I'm going to start right over by this red line because if I start in the middle, I might run out of room. So I'm going to start right over here and I'm going to do we. So we need a W and an E. All right, what do we need after a word? We need a finger space, don't we? Okay, so my fingers are bigger than yours, but I'm still going to use 2 fingers just because I want you to get the idea of how we do it. So we're going to do 2 fingers, and then I'm going to put go. What says g? G. G, you're right. G. O. Another finger space. Then I'm going to write the word 2. Not the number 2, but I'm going to put we go to church. So two more fingers. 2. And 1 more finger space. Then we're going to use, it's 1 sound, but it's 2 letters. Ch, ch, ch. That's a C-H. Ch. Ch. Oh my goodness. It starts and ends with ch. All right. What do we need at the end of that sentence? We've been learning about that. Stop, right? All right. So let me read it and you decide what I need at the end. We go to church. Now, I didn't say it super excited and I didn't ask a question, so I'm just going to put a period. Am I done with my sentence? Do I have a capital letter? Do I have finger spaces? Do I have a punctuation at the end? Yes. So I am ready to draw my picture. Now, I can't really remember like super well what my church looked like, but I remember some of it. So I'm going to make it kind of like it looked. Okay? So this is kind of how I remember it. Now, remember you have your whole page that you can work with. So I'm going to pretend this is the ground right here. So we had a great big church. And it wasn't just a square, it needed a roof, right? So I'm going to add my roof. And then on the top of the roof is something called a steeple. On some churches, not all churches. I hope you can see that. That's like pretty tall and pretty much to the top. Okay, so how did we get in this building? Well, we had some doors. And we needed those doors so that we could open them. They opened like this. So they were swinging out and they had some windows in them. And then there were some windows up here. Okay, so there's my church, but it says we go to church. Are there any people in that picture? Oh my goodness, I guess we need some. So, I'm not going to draw all 7 of us because that would take a long time. But I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of us like I did yesterday. Where we are walking. Oh goodness. I started up too high, didn't I? That's going to be a really big person if I start up that high. I need to have my person on the ground. So, and I wasn't very big when I was going to that church. So, I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller. Oh, goodness. I'm still having a hard time. Maybe I'll wear tall shoes. What do you think? You think I should wear some tall shoes like Miss Scarlett does? All right, and of course my hand. And I always, well, maybe not always, but I usually had a smile on my face when I was going. And I had curly hair. I forgot about that on my picture yesterday. And I probably was carrying my Bible, so we'll put that right there. And maybe my little sister Pam was following me. So we'll put her right here, right behind me. Remember, we just try our best. It's okay if it doesn't look perfect, right? Absolutely. Good thing I'm using dry erase marker, huh? And we probably had a skirt on. Oh, goodness. So that would have been down like this. And our shirt might have had buttons on it with a collar. Okay? And Pam might have had pants on because she was younger. All right, so, oh my. As you can see, art is not my specialty, but did I try my best? I did. So let's see if our words and our picture match. Can you read it with me? We go to church. Do I have a church? Yes. Do I have a few people in my picture? Yes. So, can I say that I am finished with my writing for today? Yes, I can. So, you do your very best and make sure you upload your pictures so that your teacher can see what a good job you did. You have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.